Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Union, 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do tarot readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flame romance, general readings, life path and purpose. You can book that on my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Welcome to the Divine Feminine Empowerment reading for the month of September of 2023. This is good for the entire month of September. So to get started, I always like to say a blessing over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Divine Feminines, Guardian Angels, let this reading be of the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance angels, twin flame angels, please help divine feminines around the globe understand what they need to know to learn and to grow. So we're going to get started. I have the Archangel Power Tarot here, and we are going to get a tarot card representative of the divine feminine energies for the month of September of 2023 and what you're needing to know. We've got two. We've got the 8 of Michael and the 6 of Ariel. So let's explain what those mean, okay? Because this deck is a little bit different. It uses different suits, but the same suits, if you will. So the 8 of Michael is the 8 of Swords. 8 of Michael is the 8 of Swords. It's the Archangel Michael. And the 8 of Swords, or 8 of Michael in this case, is representative of the fact that you have imprisoned yourself. You've put yourself into a self-imposing prison, and you feel like somebody else did it, something else did it, some situation did it. But what Archangel Michael is here to tell you is that no, Divine Feminine, this is not a prison that somebody else puts you in. It's a self-induced prison. So that being said, you have the power to get out of that prison. So let's just see what Archangel Michael has to say. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. And it also means you're not seeing things clearly. And what I believe is that if there has been something that you really want to change about your situation, it's almost as if you're waiting for somebody else to change it for you, or you're waiting for someone else to change so that you can change. And Archangel Michael here is saying, no, you can change the situation. You don't have to depend on another person to change. And then we have the 6 of Ariel, which is the 6 of Pentacles, and it is about the law of giving and receiving, okay? So what I want to say to you is, if you balance this law of giving and receiving within yourself, it'll be much, much easier to balance the law of giving and receiving in your relationships globally. It doesn't matter what type of relationship you're in. If you have the law of giving within yourself and you're doing it first for you, it'll be much easier to do it within the confines of a relationship. And what does that mean? It means that if you're not giving back to yourself on a daily basis and taking some time for you on a daily basis, then you're going to have a hard time also receiving in relationships. So let's go ahead and qualify this one more time for Divine Feminines. What are they learning in September of 2023? Let's just see what else is going on with these two cards. We've got the Queen of Gabrielle. And the Queen of Gabrielle is the Queen of Wands here. And the Queen of Wands is very much a powerful and empowered woman. Okay, I'm going to say that again. The Queen, because queens are women, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Gabrielle is very much an empowered woman. So an empowered divine feminine. And in fact, my new book is coming October 15th, and there will be pre-ordered soon, called The Empowered Divine Feminine. That's the name of my book. But this is about the fact that it says you can do anything you want. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. So if you do feel that there's a situation in your life where you feel trapped, you feel that you can't get out, you feel that you can't take a step forward, it's almost like you feel like you can't take a step forward because you're waiting for somebody else, something else to take a step forward. And giving back to yourself means allowing other people to help you, Queen of Gabrielle, attracting in a person or people who are going to help you to take that step forward. So let's go ahead and see, what is Divine Feminine working on her twin flame journey in September of 2023? Miracles. Yeah. You know what? I don't even want to pick another one of these cards. I just don't, because I have a feeling this is very much linked to this stuff here. You feeling trapped, the love giving and receiving starts with yourself, and having somebody come in to help you. So for example, if you have a business endeavor that you're trying to get off the ground or trying to reboot, it's about somebody really helpful coming in to help you reboot that business, start the business. And this is miracles coming in. Miracles. It's reaching for the stars. It's expecting. Okay, that's what they're saying. The angels are saying it's expecting a miracle. Not wanting a miracle, not desiring a miracle, not going into it from a poverty mindset saying the only thing that can help me now is a miracle. It's almost like you're going into this situation and expecting a miracle. Just saying a miracle will come in for me. It's having that much confidence in heaven's help. What else is Divine Feminine learning this month in September of 2023, please? You are profoundly clairvoyant. So what this is saying to me, Divine Feminine, is that you can see the future. You have your crystal ball to be able to see the future. And here, stuck in this 8 of Michael, 8 of Swords energy, you're looking down almost. You're looking down at your situation and you're going, how is this ever going to work out? And it's not about how is this ever going to work out. It's about you with your clairvoyance going, I see the vision for my future. I see it clearly. I see how my future is supposed to be, how my future will be. And it's seeing that through your vision. And it says, trust what you see in your mind's eye, as well as with your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. But I also feel like this is self-healing, self-teaching, self-guidance in this case. So I have this deck. If you haven't watched my Divine Feminine readings before, I have this deck called the Divine Feminine that was gifted to me by a dear person. And it says Divine Feminines to help you in certain things. So let's go ahead and ask which Divine Feminine icon is with us now in helping Divine Feminines in September of 2023. Who are the Divine Feminines in this collective that need help, and which archetype is helping these Divine Feminines? These cards are very sticky because they're so thick. They do not shuffle well. Okay, please forgive me if you speak the language that this name represents and I don't. So please help me with the pronunciation. It's Miao Shan, the Princess of Mercy. Oh my gosh, it says giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Do you see this? We got the 6 of Ariel, which is about the law of giving and receiving. And I mentioned that you must first give to yourself, practice the law of giving and receiving within you, receiving the good gifts that you bring to yourself, right? Okay, so let's read about Miao Shan and see what this beautiful archetype has to say to us. Miao Shan, the Princess of Mercy, represents the incarnation and fulfillment of mercy. She was a Chinese princess who is believed to have lived during the Tang Dynasty, 618 to 907. That seems like an awfully long time. I don't know, that seems counting forwards, but that seems like an awful long time. And to have been the incarnation of the goddess Kuan Yin. She was the daughter of a king who wanted her to marry a wealthy man in order to secure more wealth and power for himself. When she refused, the king sent her to live in a monastery on a secluded island off the coast of China. When the king found out that Miao Shan had transformed the barren island into a paradise, he got so angry that he ordered the monastery to be burned to the ground. But when Miao Shan saw the monastery in flames, she pricked the tip of her tongue with a hairpin and magically summoned a storm that put the fire out. The king then ordered Miao Shan's execution, but no blade or sword could kill her. Instead, each weapon shattered into pieces before touching her body. After several attempts, a gorgeous glowing white tiger appeared and spirited Miao Shan away. The tiger took her to meet Yama, the ruler of hell. Miao Shan immediately heard the suffering of the souls all around her, and one by one, she liberated them with the fierce power of her empathy. Yama had to send Miao Shan away because she was transforming hell into heaven. He gave her the peach of longevity as a gift. Miao Shan meditated for many more years on the island of Putuo Shan. News reached her that the king was on the verge of death and that he needed the eyes and arms of a person without anger in order to live. Miao Shan gave him her eyes and arms. The king was revived and came to honor the person who had saved his life. When he saw that his savior was Miao Shan, he fell to his knees, humbled by the extent of her mercy. When your soul selects her card, the author Sue Monk Kidd articulates the process of empathy so clearly when she writes, "Empathy is the most mysterious transaction that the human soul can have, and it's accessible to all of us, but we have to give ourselves to the opportunity to identify, to plunge ourselves in a story where we see the world from the bottom up or through another's eyes and heart. Empathy is mercy's twin sister. When we can feel into the reality of someone else's suffering, we open up to the possibility of mercy." Okay, and since this entire reading, Divine Feminine, is about you and your personal transformation, starting with getting out of this 8 of Swords energy, I believe that this archetype came to you to tell you that you need to have mercy for yourself, for your mistakes, for your wrongdoings, for the wrong choices that you felt you've made in the past. And to stop beating yourself up over those choices, to stop beating yourself up over your shortcomings. Have mercy for yourself, have empathy for yourself. And when you start to have more empathy and mercy for yourself, you will begin to see yourself transform. So I hope this was helpful, Divine Feminine. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy one of my 10 published books. You can join a Twin Flame Divine Feminine Bootcamp 1 or 2 or my meditation course. You can also join our group coaching. The links are all below. And I will see you in the next video.